Vegan Zombie on younow.com. We're live streaming. People are like, you know what? Hey guys, we decided to come back over here because we were on YouTube and it's just, I don't know. So we're on you now. That just sounds weird to say. We're on you now.
We're on me now.
We're on me now. Yeah, you know.
Look at 8 years of the vegan zombie.
Yeah, I know. I did. What is that from? Is that from, yeah?
That's you now, not the two.
I know. It's like the ZO.
Yeah.
And I just it's a problem with the shift key. You know, I'm never releasing it fast enough. Hey guys. Hey Barbara. See Tina.
A new person is watching.
Oh wow.
What does that mean? They don't have a username?
Okay, so we decided to come over here. I hope you guys can hear us okay and everything's going well with everyone. It's a really nice day here in Syracuse, New York. It's not like this. It hasn't really been like, it's only been like this one other day this year. And that was in February, and then the next day we got a blizzard.
Yeah, it's actually the next 2 days are going to be like 79's a high tomorrow, which is ridiculous.
Barbara says, is it cold in California today? I don't know, is it? Wait, hey, you know it's cold. It is cold. I don't know. It's actually hot here in Syracuse. I just went for a walk in the woods with Indy, and this is all I wore, just a t-shirt. And, okay, so the reason why we're doing the video today on a Sunday is because today is the 8-year anniversary of the day that I created the Vegan Zombie. So it was a Thursday, April 9th of 2009. For those of you that don't know the story, I was driving the back roads of upstate New York. You've heard it a million times.
That's cool.
And I hated my job so bad. I'm like, what can I do that I can wake up every day and be passionate about? So I started thinking of what I love doing, and I always loved making movies and videos, and I particularly like the horror genre. And then I've been vegan for over half my life, so I put those together, and I came up with the idea of the Vegan Zombie. I went home and I wrote up a script for a movie with a pencil and a pad of paper. I didn't type it on a computer. And, wow, Barbara was 40 this morning. It's like 70 here right now. So then a couple days later, I bought the domain name for the Vegan Zombie. And about a month after that, I decided to go from the movie to a YouTube channel. So I opened up a YouTube channel in May 9th of 2009. And I wanted to make a cooking show. That's how I wanted to practice learning to edit and do different things for my movie. So I'm like, okay, let's do a cooking show, a vegan cooking show that's set in the zombie apocalypse. After all, there were no real vegan cooking shows on YouTube at the time. And I didn't like normal cooking shows. They just seemed boring to me. So I wanted to make something interesting and fun. And so, yeah, I met with John at our local Wegmans. That's our grocery store. And the reason why we always went there was because they had a dining area in there. And Wegmans is something that was a 24/7. The only time Wegmans closes, I believe, is Christmas. So 24/7 we had Wegmans. And we only have one vegan restaurant around here in Syracuse, New York. And at the time if we were hungry, we didn't want to sit at Denny's. We would go to Wegmans and we would buy whatever we wanted in the store, and then we'd go to the dining area because they had like a toaster and a microwave, and they had like hot water so we could make noodles or whatever we wanted. And we did that. I met with John there, and I said, hey, John, I got this really cool idea for a vegan cooking show set in a zombie apocalypse. It's called The Vegan Zombie. I told him all about the movie that I made or that I created the script for and the idea. And he was like, yeah, let's do it. And what was your initial reaction to that?
I just thought, because Chris used to always make videos when I was a kid growing up, and all of his friends used to be in it. And his friends Sean and Billy were these two, like,
goofballs,
really funny guys. Like, everything they said was just funny to me, and I really looked up to them. And I was like, you mean I get to be the next Billy or Sean? And so, a lot of I guess the first episode we ever did, it was kind of awkward because I was not used to being in front of the camera. But as I got used to it, I got to be able to be more energetic and try to be more like those guys, because that was my inspiration. So I was super excited. I'm like, wow, Chris thinks I'm cool enough to be the next Billy or Sean. So now I am. So you guys, that's where John came from. Because if you smash the words Billy and Sean, it actually
spells John. If you smash them tight enough, like a singularity, like a black hole, it will say John.
I just tried so hard to keep a straight face for that. But yeah, I was really, really, really super excited to partake.
So yeah, I needed somebody that could that was charismatic behind the camera, and John came to mind. John also was a vegan like myself, and
still am.
Yeah, still is, and we started that way, and we said, okay, so what are we going to do first? So I set up the lighting, I set up the cameras, we used his old apartment, which looked nice and creepy like the zombie apocalypse. It was perfect.
Yeah.
And I said, all you have to do is we just got to start cooking, and I'll edit this down, and we'll put it up, and I'll kind of make it sound like there's zombies in it and that kind of thing. And that's what we did. We just started making videos like that. We took our recipes that we would make every Thanksgiving. So every Thanksgiving, we would get together with a bunch of our friends. We'd have a vegan Thanksgiving, and each one of us would make like a different dish. So we kind of started, our first recipe was the stuffed shells that you always made.
Yep.
And the bruschetta.
Yeah. Bruschetta.
And so that's what we did, and I don't know, it was fun.
Yeah, it was fun, and it was really slow to start with.
Well, the first
60 views, or my God, 60 people saw this.
Yeah, because before that, like if I put out something, like I'd have like a room full of friends or family, maybe 15 at the most ever saw my videos. So when we got 60 views in the first video, we're like, oh my God. And I remember the first video you sang "Cooking with the Vegans" as a joke.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm going to use that for the intro of every episode. And you thought I was kidding. Well,
nope.
Sorry guys.
It haunts me to
if
this
that
day.
jingle ever got in your head, it's because John accidentally sang it, and I purposely put it in the channel. So yeah, Big Screen Bird wants to talk about Star Wars and how we liked Rogue One. I really liked Rogue One.
I did too.
Especially at the very end. We all know I won't give any spoilers, but those last 10 minutes, I was like, the hair was standing up on my neck. It was like, wow.
Yep. Same.
So, and I like it that they did it in a way unlike like the Phantom Menace or something with all the CGI and the way it looked, the feel that it had. This was more like the originals. Hi, Belle.
Belle
Bella's
wants
over there.
potato.
She wants potatoes. Hey, SK. Yeah, it wasn't my favorite either, but all in all, it was a good movie.
It's weird because to me it gave it a feel like it was a side story.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I was okay with it the way it was. Nothing to me is really going to compare to the original ones, just because I think that captures my entire childhood.
Yeah, same
So
here.
as I'm older, I still look to those, and yeah, I still get excited about the. I still get excited about the new movies coming out, but nothing compares to when I was like that, seeing Luke Skywalker wield that lightsaber for the first time and getting goosebumps. You can't make anyone vegan.
Well, Eduardo says, I'm going to cook for my friends and their family with the purpose to make my friend vegan.
Oh.
And then SK says, you can't make it. Okay, so I get what you're doing. You're trying to inspire them to want to go vegan. You're trying to show them the vegan way. And that's a perfect way to do it, through food. Show them that they can eat delicious foods. And if they're open to it, then it's a great way to make someone go vegan.
That's why
or
we
to
do the cooking
inspire
channel.
somebody to go vegan. That's what we did. We wanted to inspire people to want to be interested in going vegan, and that's the channel. That's what the channel is all about. That's awesome. Well, what are you making? Do you have any for us?
Ashley says, "Happy Vegan Zombiversary."
Yes, thank you, Ashley. Ashley was wearing our shirt.
If the vegan zombie was a little baby, it'd be 8 today.
8 years old, probably running around.
We tossed a football with him.
Playing
or her.
Xbox. And Belle's over there. There's Belle.
She says, you never share your stuff with us, so...
Well,
How dare you?
we're sharing our time with you right now. Hi, Belle. Hi.
Belle wants to be a famous YouTube star.
Belle is famous.
Oh my god! All right, get down. Did you eat your tato?
Oh, speaking of which, what time is it anyway?
It's 5:51.
Oh, so 5:51, guys. We're gonna do. We're doing. If you didn't see our post on Instagram, doing a giveaway with some V-Dog, either breath bones or the treats, and you guys get to pick if you win. But check that out because it ends very soon, like in 10 minutes. If we ever come down to the Caribbean, please hit me up.
Oh man, we've been there twice, but I would always go down there. I love it.
Okay, so yeah, what are some of our, so over the past 8 years, we've kind of evolved a little bit. See, I was never in any of the videos. I didn't want to be. Now I'm in most of them, and John is doing videos whenever you have some time, which isn't very often. So, where'd y'all visit? We went to Half Moon Cay. We went to Puerto Rico?
Mm-hmm.
San Juan, right? Yeah,
Juan. St. Thomas.
St. Thomas. Then Costa Rica. Is Costa Rica? That was the last trip. We went more to Central America on the last trip.
Yeah.
But we went to Half Moon Cay twice. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was fun. Definitely like a commercial island.
Yeah,
like when you think Caribbean.
Right. We went to the vegan barbecue there.
Oh, so good. The second time was better.
Eduardo says pasta and roasted bell pepper cream, croquettes of potatoes and chickpeas, flan, and dessert. Oh, as a dessert. Cool. We haven't big screen. We haven't been there. And Evelyn lives in Puerto Rico. We went to San Juan, and we ventured up into the rainforest, and it was really fun. Nice.
So, what would be your favorite out of all the 8 years? Your favorite video that we've done, or that you've done if I wasn't in it?
You know, there's a lot of ones that, you know, the most fun for me was when we had, like, everybody getting together, like the one at the mall. That was really fun.
Yeah.
The one at Strong Hearts and the one at the Palace. We did, like, a big production. We had a lot of zombies in it. I used a lot of visual effects. Those were the most fun for me. But also the one we did at the Woodstock Animal Sanctuary, the shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
That was fun. So we did that one late at night. We made shepherd's pie. I think it came out really, really cool. Just the whole scenery where we were. But then the next day we went out and we visited the owner and all of the animals, and we did like a little follow-up video there. So those were fun for me.
I would probably say my favorite would be the post-apocalyptic pot pie one.
That was fun too.
That was like that was a lot of fun.
The one where we did with zombie popcorn. And,
yes.
And your mom was in that.
My mom was in it. Jeremy was in. Yeah. No, Jeremy was holding the boomerang.
Jeremy was helping. Those were the days.
We put so much into it.
So it would take us so long to film and edit a video that we would put up one video a month when we first started. So now I'm trying to get several videos up a week. Oh, thanks, Rachel. Thanks for the thumbs up.
Check this out.
Hello from Germany.
Speaking
Hello,
of your Woodstock video.
Oh, whoa.
Woodstock Farm Sanctuary is one of the top places to visit, and they used
our picture.
Yeah.
So show them. I don't know if they can see it.
You can see it or not, but
yeah, there you go.
One of the top places to visit in New York is Woodstock, and they showed the picture of my stupid face. But that's kind of cool.
Come to Yucatan, Mexico. It's the safest place in Mexico, and it's incredibly beautiful.
Safest, like, from zombies?
From zombies or cartels?
Ooh.
Hello from Germany. Where in Germany are you, Keller?
I keep getting away from the screen.
I know, and I keep pushing it back over. Because we're on, like, the YouNow screen is only, like, a certain format here. It's not as big as the YouTube one. Patty became a fan. So I did a nice little vlog today at the park where we filmed the trailer for the Vegan Zombie.
Yep.
Like,
With your brother Pat and Corey.
There's
a picture.
And then
Josh?
No,
oh, one of the guys
yeah.
from Oswego, wasn't it? No, it was, the guy that helped us with the
Jerry. It was Jerry. He did the audio. He's from Baldwinsville.
Jerry.
South of Germany, Stuttgart. Didn't we go there?
I know that I was there. I don't know if we were there. I went there for the Scarlet Ending tour.
SK says, I became vegan before I started watching you, but you guys helped me get less worried about cooking good food.
That's
Thank
awesome.
you. And Kel says, oh, they're over there playing Fallout in the other room. Hello, great to see you both in the same place in the same time. Glad to see you
Bugs.
here. Bugs. Would you do a collab with Hot for Food? Sure. I met Hot for Food last year. Was it the year before? Yeah, last year at Eat Drink Vegan in Portland. Sure, why not? I would love to. Yeah, you got a lot of bugs in here.
I shouldn't have left that door open.
Oh, yeah. It's so nice out today, though.
I'm going to get bit in my sleep now.
What was the other thing I was going to mention before the video was over? Spring does mean bugs.
Yep.
We got to do some gardening videos with
I know.
Boston Terrier Overdrive.
Yeah. I know.
Oh yeah. So, what was your favorite out of all the videos that we've done over the years? What has been your favorite recipe video? Like your favorite,
The favorite food that I've ever
yeah.
made? Oh man.
Thank you, Cal Gal.
I feel like I was the most excited after we made the cheese sticks or the no killy Philly. Both of those were I was the most excited. But since then, I mean, I'd have to really think about it.
That's going way back.
Yeah, but that was when we first started, and I was like, this is it. We're showing people how to make this vegan food. And this is before anybody had anything on YouTube, and I thought for sure we'll get millions of views, and I was just so excited because it tasted. That was the one thing I can say is the food that we make. I mean, all of it's really good, or we don't.
Yeah, we wouldn't
make
post
a video.
it. We've made food that wasn't good, and we had to scrap the video because I just refused to post it.
Yeah.
But the Philly cheesesteak, we actually did a contest for that recipe to see what the name would be, and somebody came up with the name No Killy Philly, and that's what we named it. And
that was genius.
and they won the contest, but they weren't even following us, so they didn't even know they won. And I reached out, and I'm like, hey, you won. I'm like, oh, really?
Who is this?
Yeah. They're like, I just gave you a name real quick, and they weren't even subscribed to us or anything, but they won. And what was the other? The cheese sticks. So when we made the cheese sticks, there was really not a lot of vegan cheese out there. You basically either had to make your own, and Daya was brand new, so we had to take the Daya shreds, melt them down, put them in a pan, and cut them into, and then freeze them again. But now you can skip all of that because you can actually buy vegan cheeses that are already in a wedge. I would love to do
Miyoko's.
Oh,
heck yeah.
And redo that video.
Oh my gosh.
Cheese sticks with Miyoko's.
And we could even use a couple different kinds of cheese, not even the ones that don't melt all the way, like say the sun-dried tomato one.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that would
That
be
might
so
be
good.
that might be really rich to eat a whole cheesesteak with that though. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe if we did little bites or something.
Yeah, little cheese stick bites or
Because you bite into it, you're just gonna be like, I am so gross.
poppers, jalapeno poppers with a little chunk of that stuff in
Yes.
it. Boom, that's what we're doing, guys.
Oh, you don't like Daya? Yeah, you know what? That's a lot of people agree with you on that. Actually, around here, some of my friends hate Daya. I still like it.
I think Miyoko's is the top of the line kind of cheese.
Yeah.
And then most places you go that have vegan options will have Daya on their pizza or whatever, cheese bread, whatnot. And so you got some rolled oats over there on the board.
Yeah, I gotta make. I like to make overnight oats for breakfast.
if not Daiya, then what is better? Well, Miyoko's is probably the best. Chow is pretty good. Violife is pretty good. Violife is over in Europe. It's a Greek cheese, and it's over in Europe. It's not in the United States yet. Follow Your Heart is good. Their provolone slices are really good. Follow Your Heart. Yeah. So if you haven't had Miyoko's it's a little more expensive, but it's totally worth it. It's a all vegan cheese line, and she cultures it herself. So it's made like real cheese without the cruelty and dairy, and it's done through cashews and stuff. But she's got like a mozzarella. She now has a smoked mozzarella, and you can eat it straight out of the package. And it melts great on pizza. It's definite. It goes for about, depending on where you are, between $7 and $10.
Yeah.
You can get it online, and if you do get it online, I have a coupon code for you guys to save, if I can remember. I think it's cheese. So if you put that coupon code in, you will save if you order from her online shop. And you're in the DC area. So have you gone to Whole Foods? Because Whole Foods usually has it. And they might not have it in because people buy it up pretty fast.
Brittany says in Iowa they have a grocery store that carries Chow and Miyoko's. That's awesome. I drove through Iowa years ago, and it was not very vegan friendly, I don't think. So that's really cool to hear that they have some options now.
Cal Girl. I used to live in the DC area. I lived right in Arlington, Virginia, and I know that there's a Whole Foods right in. I stayed in a place over by Old Town, and there's a Whole Foods right there. They might have it, but the best thing you could probably do is just call ahead and see if they have it, so you don't waste your time.
Oh, it's getting better, Brittany. That's good to hear. Brittany says that she moved to Iowa 3 years ago, and it is getting a little bit better.
Yeah, I've never been out there. I wouldn't even know where. Is it just like Midwest kind of?
Yeah.
Kind of like nothingness. Because I was in like some, like Wisconsin well, we went through Minneapolis, which was amazing. Minneapolis with the herbivorous butcher, and we vote with our money, so we buy the products, and then they make more, or they don't. Cornfields. So, yeah, up here in upstate New York, where we are, we're surrounded by cornfields, too. Farms and cornfields. But it was nothing like, oh, you're from Minneapolis. Cool. Yeah, I was in the Whole Foods in Minneapolis, right down the street from the herbivorous butcher, and then we went to this donut place. What was it called? Glam Dolls or something? They had vegan donuts. What do I think about Miyoko, the vegan cultured butter? I think it's amazing. I have a block of it at my house right now. It's you can whip it. It browns. It melts. It's great. So you made meatball subs with the Gardein meatless meatballs and Miyoko's Yes, I actually did that with the Trader Joe's meatballs. I think those are like the best meatballs that I've had. The Trader Joe's one, but the Gardeins ones are pretty good too. The Twin Cities. I haven't been to St. Paul. Yeah, I remember when the Herbivorous Butcher did their Kickstarter, and they reached out to us then. We actually were at a vegan butcher shop when we did our tour in Germany, and it was in the first place we were in Frankfurt.
Yep.
Frankfurt. Yeah. And they used to be, he was from a family of real butchers, and he's like, can't do this. I'm going to make a vegan butcher shop. All vegan. Yes, the pizzeria we went to had Herbivorous Butcher cheese on it. It was really good. So Herbivorous Butcher supplies a lot of places with their meats and cheeses now. I don't like vegans because of this guy. Well, no one person, I can't click on that, but no one person should make you like or not like a certain group of people.
Yeah, you know what that guy's name was?
I can't click on it, so I don't know. Um, but vegan shouldn't be defined by a person. I know there's people that, part of the reason why we started this channel right here is, I've been living the vegan lifestyle now for well over 2 decades, and I've seen people, come at it the wrong way, kind of like a judgmental, in-your-face approach. And I get where they're coming from, but I don't think it's the best way to get people to go vegan. I think the best way to go vegan was, to educate and inspire people to want to go vegan, to make people excited about it, not to be mean to people or judgmental or make people feel bad about their choices. So that's why I started this channel. I didn't want anything to do with the other aspects of veganism or methods of trying to get people to change.
I will say this, though. It is hard when we've seen the images and we've made the connections. You right now, this very second, something is dying for somebody's plate. And to think about the fear that animal has, it's trying not to walk through those doors, and they're prodding it with an electric, these images, and it hurts me and it hurts us as vegans so much that we want everybody to please, everybody just wake up. We don't need to be this. We don't need to be this way. But you're not gonna reach people by slapping them over the head with a hammer or with any sort of
And that's why I get why people. I get where people are coming from. I can relate to where they're thinking from, because sometimes I feel the same way, but I don't think it's. I never liked it when somebody would tell me what I had to do growing up. It just wasn't. It would make me want to do the opposite. So I wanted to do something that inspired people. And so Dan Dank or something says they have a question about, does it affect your health going vegan? Most people, it affects your health in a positive way. And do I have to take protein supplements? That's the biggest myth. I've never taken protein supplements, and I stopped eating meat 27 years ago. So I don't take any vitamins. Everything I have is from the foods that I eat, and all foods have proteins in it, and that's what people don't understand is our food has protein in it. So the only time you're going to have a protein deficiency is if you're not eating and you're starving yourself, and you're going to have a lot of other deficiencies as well. So that's something you don't want to be confused about, but I understand people getting confused because in the culinary industry, people think that protein has to be a meat, a fish or a pork or a steak, and if they don't have that on the plate, they don't have their protein because they call it protein. But pound for pound, Cal has more protein than a steak. So B12 is something that you have that doesn't come from animals, or it comes from microbes in the ground. So you got to be careful with your B12. I've never had problems with B12, and part of the reason is I eat foods that are fortified, and so a lot of people, they love to make their own almond milk and soy milk, and I think that's great. I like to do that every once in a while too. But I think a big part of where I get my supplements from is I love particularly rice milk, and I've been drinking that from the day I went vegetarian, almost a long time ago. And that's fortified with B12, calcium, vitamin D, and I drink a lot of that. And also, store-bought soy milks and almond milks are also fortified. But when you're making your own like that, you're not getting all that. It's great to make your own, but also make sure you can always have a supplement. You can always, there's no shame to get vegan supplements if you want. If it makes you feel better, if you feel better, check with your doctor, whatnot. But for John and myself, we've never done it, and our health has not been affected negatively by that. Let's see.
Wait, what did that person say?
What's that? When meat eaters see chicken on the barbecue and their mouth waters, do vegans get the same feeling when they mow the grass? it's such a myth. If you guys only knew. Like, I've actually been told that. Actually, Sean Scott's dad said, "Oh, you're a vegan? So does that mean when I'm driving, I'll see you out grazing in the fields with the cows?"
Oh, that was funny.
No, you'd be surprised at the foods that we actually going vegan. I've had a wider variety of different foods, of delicious foods than I ever had before I was a vegetarian.
Yeah, same. I will say though, I do love the smell of a freshly mowed grass.
It does. I don't want to eat it, but it smells good. It gives me that summer feeling. Yeah, that's right, Brittany. Nobody ever asked where rhinoceroses get their protein, or gorillas, or elephants, or a brontosaurus. I mean, nobody even asked where they're at.
Yeah, where do vegetarian dinosaurs get their protein from? I was talking about food.
You know, it's funny because you're saying SK says in school the anti-smoking, and they showed the lung with cod and how the stuff stayed in there and never smoked. It kind of was the same for me. Like I've never even tasted alcohol, and I've never smoked a cigarette. And it was partly because of 7th grade health class. They showed us good lungs and then smoking lungs, and then a good liver, and then a cirrhosis liver, and that just kind of solidified it for me. I was, I don't know, very impacted by that kind of thing. Not to say that drinking a little bit of alcohol is going to do that to somebody, but for me, I feel like I've already talked about this on you know. That's a great statement. Brittany says, "I've never had a better relationship with food than when I went vegan," and
that's
because
absolutely. I'm the same way.
Because the foods we eat, I feel are foods. I mean, people can argue this against me, but I don't consider things that come from animals or pieces of animals. I don't consider that to be foods. You know, especially not in 2017. Maybe 200 years ago, when people had to survive on their land and hunt and stuff like that, but not going to the store for mass factory farming and all this kind of stuff. And who's to say that even why I went vegetarian in the first place, because of like the ancient Buddhists that practice their martial arts. I mean, this is over 1,000 years ago. I think 15 to 1,800 years ago, and they were making seitan. They were eating tofu. They were tempeh. And they were predominantly vegetarians, and some of them vegan even, with the exceptions of a few of them that would eat fish. But these diets have been around and lifestyles have been around for billions of years. Because before the Earth was even made, nobody eat any animals.
They wouldn't eat any animals.
All food is guilt-free as long as it's vegan.
Oh, sweet. 2Cal Gal just bought me Yoko's cheese with your coupon code.
Oh, nice.
Coupon code.
What did you buy there? Brittany says, I went vegetarian at age 10. I walked up to my mom and said, "Why do we love our dog but not chickens or cows?" My little brain couldn't understand it. That's a great analogy.
Did I get away from it again?
From
the screen.
Yeah, I got to keep pushing it over. I know somebody complained once because it was too much on me. We don't want that to happen. I'll give it all to you. Winter truffle. So I'm going to admit, truffle is the only flavor I don't like because I'm not like a mushroom truffle-y kind of dude. But double cream chive is really good, and the vegan mozz is amazing, and 2 cultured vegan butters, which are also amazing. So you're in for a treat. I think I have the double cream chive at my house right now, along with, I think, smoked farmhouse, the butter, and the mozzarella. And I have some of the spicy revolution, which is like a cheese spread. It's like the special that they do like every couple months. They have a different special. Oh, thank you so much there for the tip. We got gold bars.
Whoa, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. They're real gold bars. They deliver them to the house.
Oh, cool. Can I have like one of them?
Yeah.
Shave it off on my ice cream.
Yeah, they're always out. I'm surprised that they have the Mott's right now because they're usually out of the mozzarella. But it's great for pizza. The way I do it with the pizza is I cut it in really, because you can get, sometimes it's gooier than others, and sometimes you can cut it like perfectly. I cut it into like little cylinder slices and just kind of place it on the pizza, and it melts perfect like that. You can also glob pieces off and like kind of...
That's what I've been doing. I tried to cut it, but it was too gooey.
If it's too gooey, you just kind of like flatten it out into little pieces and then put it on your pizza like that. There's also another method, which I don't like the best, but you can put it in the freezer, and then when you take it out and thaw it, it will crumble nice and perfectly over your pizza.
Did you try it?
Yes, I did. But I like the way it looks and tastes better when they're like cylinders.
Okay.
Because it kind of just, you got a nice, cheesy...
Yeah. Pip-Boy wanted to thank us for the videos. Well, we're more than happy to keep helping, man.
Yes, thanks. I'm glad that our videos could help out in any way.
Yeah.
Oh, she has crumbled version of Mott's now, too.
Oh.
So she probably froze it. The Rustic Alpine is actually my favorite of their... the rustic cheeses, the artisan cheeses. What does vegan cheese taste like? Well, it depends. There's all kinds of different vegan cheeses. Most of them are good. There are, especially back in the day, there were certain cheeses that did not taste good. I mean, like, they tasted bad.
Like cardboard.
Yeah. And yeah, I feel like that's so bad because when somebody tries to go vegan and that was the first one that they tried, they're going to think, oh, vegan cheese is horrible. But that's not the case. There's so many delicious... And if you try a vegan cheese and you don't like it, don't give up. Try some other ones because there are so many now and there's so many delicious ones.
And it's such a better option than supporting the dairy industry.
Right. Not only to mention...
We hate cows. We hate them.
Eating them. We hate eating them.
Oh, yeah. Just kidding.
We love cows.
We do love cows.
We actually have a nice picture of you and the cow from the farm sanctuary.
Yeah. A couple of them. A big one and a baby. You guys ever tried
SK, do you like the Rustic Alpine? It's like my favorite one. Do you guys ever tried Gusta cheese?
No, I haven't.
I feel like I have, but I can't think of it. Maybe we can Google it, see what it looks like.
Oh yeah, Brittany, I get that all the time. I could never go vegan because I love cheese. Cheese and bacon. Those are the two.
See, it's like, I don't know. Like, not only is
Hi,
it
Bob.
horrible for the animals, but just think about what you're putting in your body. Now, I'm going to get gross for a minute. When those machines are sucking the milk out of those cows, the cows get infection, and it will suck up like blood. It will suck up pus and infection, and it all gets pasteurized, but you're drinking that nasty secretion from that animal. It's gross. I can't do it. When you think about what it really is, what people can't give up.
I let my dog out, and she just goes out and starts barking like a jerk.
Yeah, you have the book right here, right? Miyoko's book.
Yep.
We both have her book. You know, I have a video of when she was on the cruise ship, and she shows how to make her vegan mozzarella on our video. So, how to make vegan mozzarella with Miyoko on our YouTube channel. Hi, Bob. Hi, Zach.
Oh, my friend borrowed it.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Jeremy borrowed mine too, but I got it back. Wait. Your hair's on fleek right now, dude.
That's a good thing. I don't know if you...
What's a vegan? A vegan. Well, you're in a vegan channel right now. It's hashtag vegan. But if you're asking a legit question, a vegan is someone who doesn't consume animal products and does the least they can to contribute to does the least harm to animals. So you don't want to wear leather, wool. You want to not exploit animals. You want to do everything you can in the benefit of animals, just as they are your brother or sister. But definitely not eat them. Let's see. I just tried eggplant bacon the other day. So good, Brittany says. Just found the veggie cheese at my local grocery. Excited, but turns. Yeah, that's another problem. So you guys got to be careful when you go out and you buy vegan cheese or it says veggie or nut cheese. Be careful. You got to read the ingredients, because for some reason they love to make veggie cheese that might at first glance seem to be vegan, but it actually has casein in it or eggs or whatever. So it's actually not vegan. So there are a few cheeses out there that are like that. So you want to stick with like all Dea is vegan, all Chow is vegan, all Miyoko's cheeses are vegan. The Veggie Galaxy, only the purple packages are vegan. The other ones are not. Let's see what else we have here. I want that shirt. Where'd you get it? My shirt?
My shirt, you can't read what it says.
I got this from Cow Hugger. So if you go on Instagram, you can find Cow Hugger. It's called @CowHugger. And I love this shirt too. And it's actually really, really comfortable. And it says something on the back too. What's it say, John?
So says the cow, Cow Hugger.
So says the cow.
So saith Thor.
Let's see, where are we now? I think I have both books. But do you have our book? Just kidding. Where can we find your books and what brand? Wait.
Oh, what band was?
Wait, were you in?
Was I in?
No. What? Oh yeah. Okay. Where can we find? Our book is on theveganzombie.com. We just ran out, but I just ordered a new shipment. So within the next week or two, the hard copy will be in, but you can always buy our ebook, theveganzombie.com. John, you were...
I was in a band called The Scarlet Ending. I play guitar, and I was like a backup singer. Two twin sisters were the front people. And we got to tour overseas. We played for the troops that were stationed overseas, and that was really cool. I got to see a lot of Germany. I got to go to Greenland, Southeast Asia. Now I'm not in a band.
And you were vegan the whole time you were traveling in all these other countries.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
obviously, but you made it happen.
Oh, you know.
A lot of people think you can't do it.
Sometimes you got to bite the bullet, and you got to eat French fries and salad for a few days. But here's the thing. If you're vegan, you just suck it up and you do it. And I didn't think twice about it. It's not like I would never, since I've been vegan in 20 years, was I ever like, oh, I might not make it. Yeah. I might have to get something that's not vegan. I'm just like, I guess I'll just eat a piece of fruit. I'll be hangry. Don't get me wrong.
Hangry John. You don't want to see Hangry John, especially when we're filming Vegan Zombie episodes and you're being hangry. Okay. I could show you some video footage, but I won't.
Yeah, that's why I have to be really nice to Chris, because he could blackmail me any day.
No, I wouldn't do that.
I know you wouldn't.
Okay, so I don't know if I could. I don't want to mess your name up. What is it? Michio or Mikio says, I have known vegetarians who eat a lot of cheese and dairy products more than they did before they went vegan. My brother is a perfect example of that. He has been vegetarian for almost as long as me, like over 20 years. He went vegetarian, and he's only been vegan now for 6 or 7 years. But his whole family, him and his daughter, and his daughter has been vegan all her life. She's only a year and a half, and his wife, they're all vegan. But he was a vegetarian that would eat tons of cheese,
so much,
Taco
like
Bell,
buckets of cheese,
pizza, and his cholesterol was 800. He was looking at a heart attack. So he went vegan, and now he's on the good side, and he's been vegan ever since.
You know, it's funny. Miyoko herself was a cheese person. She loved cheese, and that's why she makes it now, because she wants everybody to be able to love cheese without hurting anything, except for cashews. We hurt those cashews.
Oh, yeah, those cashews.
We hurt them bad.
Vegan for Vendetta says, so happy you're live. Well, we're so happy we're alive, too.
Yeah, we're going to be dead in another 15 minutes, though.
Yeah.
Oh, let me go get my parking.
I'm going to catch up on some of these questions here. I tried making it with agar, and it wouldn't solidify. That's tricky. Yeah, you gotta use, yeah, we've done a few videos with that, and it could be, and it can be tricky.
And you have to heat it, too, to activate it. Let it cool.
Where is the Easter menu? We didn't do any recipes this year, but we got some from, what did we do for Easter a few years ago? Did we do like a roast? I forget.
Maybe.
No. Oh, if I didn't respond, Gal, about the book, I thought I did. But I was out of town. I was in California. But yeah, you can get the book through the veganzombie.com, and it will be, like I said, we will have more in stock within the next, hopefully a week or two. Hangry Susan, we don't want to see Hangry Susan. Oh, I have a crown on here. Cool. Whoa, you do have a crown. And so does SK. And Vegan for Vendetta, thanks for the thumbs up. What's your opinion about dragon fruit meat substitute? Dragon fruit?
I have not.
I know there's
jackfruit,
jackfruit, but I haven't heard of the dragon fruit. I didn't know you could put that in the meat. It's a weird texture. I didn't know about the dragon fruit. But jackfruit is great, and so is jackfruit is a little bit like durian. Some people love it, some people don't. But jackfruit can either be made sweet when it's ripe, or when it's not, you can make it into like a lot of people make it in like pulled pork, or put it in like tacos. You can make barbecue jackfruit with that, which is great. Worst thing about being vegan: waking up to, at 5 a.m. to milk the almonds. It's always, you got to peel them too sometimes. So
you got to get them there. You got to.
Yeah. When is Easter this year? I forgot. When is it? Isn't it
next
like
Sunday,
the 15th or the 17th or something like that?
16th.
Next Sunday, because today is Palm Sunday or something.
Something like that.
Something like that. April 16th. Okay, yeah. And if you guys are just joining us, we're doing this today on a Sunday because this is our 8-year anniversary of the day that I started the Vegan Zombie. The day that it came to fruition. And I posted a couple pictures of us throughout the years on our Instagram. So the Vegan Zombie on Instagram. That's me with the short hair and John looking exactly like he does now. There's us with Indy, and there's us now. So thank you, SK.
Susan.
SK, Susan. Okay, yeah, Susan. Thank you, Ellen, and thank you, Bob. So, unless there's other questions coming on, we have about 10 more minutes with you guys.
He's allergic to me. We're never this close.
Allergic reaction. My voice sounds very different. Do I sound exactly like I normally do?
I think so.
I think so, too. Yeah, I don't.
He might have been, he was having a fun time with Indy today. He might have been way too much, so he's a little hoarse.
Yeah, I didn't normally get in front of the camera, but more and more I'm doing it. So, thank you guys. Jackfruit. Veg Fest, where? There's a lot of Veg Fest Cosmic all over the. We're not going to make it to the one in California. I'm going to try to go to the one in New York and the one in Scranton. Hopefully Buffalo. We'll try to make it to Buffalo.
That's in August, right?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, I should be able to make it.
Thank you for the little cake there, Vegan for Vendetta.
Cake does sound kind of good.
Do you really feel like my voice sounds different right now, or was that a joke? Because now I'm feeling like a little insecure. Yovana from California. California is beautiful. Yes, it is. Except for the traffic. That's never beautiful. Well, it might be beautiful, but it's just not fun.
It's time consuming.
Michigan would be nice. I think I drove through Michigan. Hey, Christina P. Thank you for the congratulations. Yeah, yeah. A lot of them do grow really. Everybody wants to get one going in Syracuse. And we actually did have them in Syracuse like 20 years ago, and then they just stopped. They were very small, but. Hey, Bell Vegan. Thank you, Desiree.
Tell me more about agar agar.
You can do that because we did a whole video where you explain it when you made the chocolate mousse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's a sea vegetable that works a lot like gelatin. It's like a teaspoon per cup, a teaspoon of agar agar per cup of liquid. It does not dissolve well in fatty liquids like coconut milk. You can make it work. I could talk for hours. What you have to do is you bring your liquid to a boil, stir in your agar agar.
Agar.
Personally, I like the, some people like the flakes better. I actually like to grind it up into a powder because I think it dissolves faster for me. But you whisk it in. Sometimes if you use too much, you could make like a bouncy ball. So you have to be careful of how much you put in. What I like to do is I'll whisk it in, and then whatever doesn't dissolve, I'll actually strain it in through a fine chinois, and then let it cool, and it turns into like a jello. It's great.
Christina says, I made your enchiladas, for her boyfriend the first time I met him, and he asked for thirds. We've been together 4 years.
It's all because of the enchiladas.
Enchiladas, yeah.
I am a matchmaker.
And that burrito bowl is pretty amazing, too.
Yes, the burrito. That's probably one of my favorite.
I knew.
That's probably my favorite recipe we've ever done. I could eat that every day.
I love the stuffed broccoli and spinach pizza that I make.
But Bob, what did you boil your agar in? What kind of liquid was it? Was it apple juice or was it
solidify?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's cool. Agar.
Agar.
You know, I think you explain it in that video too. The mousse.
Is that the one we made? It was so long ago.
It was. It was like 3 or 4 years ago. But yeah. Thanks, guys, for watching us. Thanks for like taking time out of your Sunday to chill with us on a vegan anniversary, if you will. Thank you for opening the box. My house is getting a lot more vegan friendly. You mean what's in the box? Water for the chess mixture. So he used water.
Huh. You got me stumped on that.
Thank you, Michael. Any cashew cream cheese recipes? We haven't done one of those, have we?
Not a cream cheese one.
We have sour cream, and we have a few other. We have a cheesy sauce. We didn't do cream cheese though. Can agar agar go bad?
I don't think so, because it's dried. But maybe you want to switch that out. Maybe it got wet or something, and it lost its gelatinous properties, if you will.
Yeah, I had a bag in the cupboard for a couple of years. I never used it. I doubt it would work now. Well, maybe it would.
Let's try it. Go home, boil up something, make a bouncy ball.
Thank you, Calgal. Thanks for watching. Giovanna said, just found out you can use hibiscus flower as a substitute meat. Have you tried? I have heard that. I did not try it.
Well, I sell hibiscus, so maybe I'll just
grab some. Bosch has a great cashew camembert recipe.
I love Bosch's videos, by the way. I'm like, man, everything they make looks good. And they're like 30 seconds, and people post them on Facebook. I'm like,
yeah, I was thinking maybe we should do like a quick 30-second video on something.
We could do that. Oh yeah, maybe the agar did expire.
Do you know the YouTuber Peaceful Cuisine? She does great vegan recipes. I don't know
him. Or her. Is it him? Yeah, him.
Peaceful Cuisine. Yeah. Yeast expires, so maybe agar will too. Possibly. I don't think our videos are that peaceful because they're meant to be in the zombie apocalypse. So when we're making our food, there's zombies outside our doorstep trying to get in and kill us.
So we have to hurry up.
Yes. But hopefully that makes it fun for people to watch. You got to do it fast. It's like a simple, easy, fast recipe, right? You just got to make something vegan and eat it. Agar problem. Couple more questions. We got a couple more minutes here. Garden of Life. Garden of Life has some great protein powders. That's what we were talking about, right? You guys involved with any campaigns right now? No?
No campaign, but I am very, very close to becoming part of a nonprofit organization with a sanctuary called Mockingbird Farms.
And we'll be doing video. We were supposed to go there today, but
Yeah.
it didn't happen.
Yeah.
We do have one other video that we went there and filmed on some of the animals there, but now you guys got some baby goats out there.
Yeah, and because I'm going to be stuck here for a while, what we'll probably do is like a Skype interview, and we could do it on YouTube
Yeah.
or something.
We could do a live thing there.
Really, really, really excited about it. I'm going to be the guy in charge of fundraising, so I'll be promoting the heck out of it. I'll be begging Chris to post some stuff on the Vegan Zombie, and
We'll be doing some videos.
Yeah, and Chris is really going to be coming out a lot. You're going to be a big part of this, really.
Yeah.
We need his cinematography.
We're going to put that horse in slow motion. Cicely says, this is so fun. I have you on my big TV right now. Well, maybe not big. I don't know. TV right now.
Man, what if you can like see up my nose and stuff? Because
Technology. So we're on the TV somewhere. Somewhere in this world, we're on someone's TV.
Vegan for Vendetta, you want to help?
It's near Rochester, New York. It's about, what, an hour from Rochester?
Yep.
45 minutes?
Yep, 45 minutes. And anybody wants to help, you guys can come. We're going to be looking for volunteers. I'll be out there a lot in the summer when my job calms down. But once we become official, I'll be posting a lot more, and I'll give you guys the website and everything. We don't have it all up yet, but it'll be, I mean, any help would be amazing. This is been a dream of mine for over a decade to have my best friend and I be this close to being official. I mean, that's a dream come true for me. So,
and we'll let you guys know when there's like a sign up for help or anything like that.
Yeah.
So just stay tuned to our channel and see all of our other awesome things. Okay, so what's going on for Vegan Zombie right now? I'm still editing videos from California. So we did a lot of stuff out there. And I also have 3 cooking videos to edit. So one John did, and I did 2 of my own. And you have another video that we're going to be filming.
2 more.
2 more. So 2 more recipes. So that's right there. That's 5 recipes that I just have to have time to edit, and also edit the other things that I did in California, which you guys are going to want to see because they're fun and awesome and tasty, most of them. What else? I don't even know what else. This is probably wrapping it up here.
Oh, it's okay if you forget my name. I forget my own name sometimes.
John used to be the only one on the camera. Nobody even knew who I was. Even though I created the show, I was never on the show. So as time went by, now I'm on the show, and John is not on the show as much as me anymore. But he used to be the only one, and people would come up to us and not know who I was.
But it's good because we were really worried about like you taking on that role.
Right.
It's amazing that, I mean, I love the fact that people don't know who
Well,
who is this guy.
But
I love that.
Here's the thing: if I didn't do that, if I never wanted to go in front of the camera, there would be really no more videos.
No, the channel would suffer big time
because you only can do a few videos. Like literally, it would be a video like every few months from us, and I try to get more videos out there, like my shopping on a budget, going to different grocery stores and showing people. Although I've been kicked out of the last couple of grocery stores I went in.
Really?
Well, yeah, you can't film in here. Not like kicked out, but you can't film in here, kind of thing. So, but yeah, so since I started doing these videos and vlogs and collabs with other people and different restaurants and just informational videos, I'm able to put more videos out for you guys instead of just a couple videos a year, which would suck. Bob has a business plan you might be interested in.
Always. When
You can always contact us through veganzombie.com.
Yep.
Contact.
Send us a message.
How did you go about doing what you love for a living? So you must have came to this chat a little bit later, but basically I hated my full-time job. I was a special investigator. I did national security, that kind of thing. And it was like, for me, it was monotonous. It was going, it wasn't where I wanted to be. I wanted to do something else and it just didn't work. So I was very bummed out. I said, you know, what can I do that I love? And I always loved making movies and videos, and I loved horror genre, and I've been vegan over half my life. So I started thinking, how could I take those three things and make something of it? And I came up with the idea of a zombie movie, The Vegan Zombie. And I wrote up a script for that. And then a few days later, I said, why don't I start practicing to get better to make this movie? And I'll start a little side project for YouTube. So I did a YouTube show called The Vegan Zombie, where it was a vegan cooking show set in a zombie apocalypse. I wanted to make it fun and entertaining, exciting, and I also wanted to promote veganism through our recipes. So that's what I did. I started, I got John, and he wanted to be on board, and we started making videos, and people just started watching more and more, so we started making more. And then before long, they wanted us to make a cookbook, so we did a Kickstarter, and it was extremely successful, and we made a cookbook, and it's now translated in German, French, and English. And over the years, I just kept doing what we wanted to do. Thank you, Jamie.
Hey, Bob, it's amazing that you just said the animal care is treatment for PTSD. The owner, my partner, is an animal-assisted therapist, and we're going to be combining the two. So we might be on the same page with that. Sorry, I didn't.
No, that's
I was
actually
so excited when I saw that.
That's actually part of the reason why she opened that farm sanctuary, because she wanted to do, PTSD treatment through the animals.
The animals help the people help the animals. I am so excited, like, when this actually comes to fruition.
It's going to be awesome. And we wanted to do our own little sanctuary a few years ago, and we tried to do a Kickstarter for it, and we just got really discouraged by some of the things that some of the professionals in that industry were saying, and we were just like, okay, we're gonna scrap this idea until we can do more on this. So finally, it's working out though. Cosmic Vegan says, I'm glad I can see both of you guys. I was always curious who was behind the camera. I also thought you guys were the same person at one time. So yeah, a lot of people seem to be confused, when I'm on it or when you're on it. It's like, wait, did he just grow his hair out, or who knows?
Yeah. How did he grow his hair so long in 4 days?
See, dream bigger. Yeah. So basically, back to that. I did what I love doing. So what I love doing doesn't feel like work, because I love making videos like this, no matter what they are, and that's what I put 100% into this, as I was working 100% of my other job. And finally, it's been 8 years now, and just recently I've been able to kind of take this full-time. Even though I was always doing it full-time, I'm actually able to do this full-time, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. I'm running out of time. I ordered my food too soon.
Oh, okay. Where'd you order from?
I ordered it from Strong.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Are you going to go pick it up?
Yeah. I can follow you guys there.
Oh, yeah. I want to order some, too. Okay, so I'm going to finish these questions right here, and then we're going to get going. Vegan Vendetta, certified for Reiki. I have a friend that's certified for Reiki as well. I can heal animals as well. That's awesome. Any recommendations of where to eat in California? I'll be in San Francisco and San Diego. So if you go to San Diego, go to Donna Jean. It's a new restaurant opened up by my friend Roy. He used to be the head chef at Sun Cafe. Check that out. I have not been there yet, but he's an amazing chef. And other than that, we've only been to one other place in San Diego, the Cafe Cocina.
Oh, the Mexican place?
Yes.
That was really good.
So other than that, San Francisco, the only place I've eaten in San Francisco was
Gracias
Madre. And then just a little bit away from there, I ate at Millennium, which was amazing. That's all I can really recommend there, because I've only been there for a couple hours. Bob says, I just feel in love with you, John. I live on welfare in Amsterdam. Amsterdam, New York, or Amsterdam, Netherlands?
no one will ever know.
How much did you pay for the tickets to the West Expo? We don't pay for our tickets there because we go as press, so we do it for work.
Oh, Timeless Coffee, yes. That's a good San Francisco joint.
Cicely says, I'm hungry, what should I eat? Go to our website and look through our hundreds of recipes and pick something. Thanks for watching, guys. It's always been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure with you guys here, and we'll do more of these soon.
We'll see you Tuesday for sure, right? Are you going to be around?
Tuesdays, yes.
See you on Tuesday, guys.
We'll both be here on Tuesdays. Maybe I'll be on before that. Have a great night.
Bye.